So we have some really good news and some really bad news. Let's start off with the bad news. The bad news is that it doesn't look like we got the bug fixes we were hoping for. It looks like the card glitch might still be there and stuff like that, at least according to the maintenance update. Maybe they did some of this stuff behind the scenes and just didn't put it into the maintenance update. I guess we won't really know until we get into the game and take a look, but we did get some balance updates on characters, which is good news. And we also have a new game mode confirmed to be coming in season 2, which is really good news. So we'll talk about all that stuff here coming up. So we are on the Bandai Namco official update vlog here, and we'll just kind of go over what they posted, and then we'll take a look at Twitter for the actual numbers. So for Midoriya, they changed his Gamma skill, Black Whip, and reduced the reload speed is what they said. Now, I am going to say anytime you see reduced reload speed, I actually think they meant to put increase the reload speed, or they word it so weird, but basically that means the reload speed now takes longer for his Black Whip. Okay, so anytime you see reduced reload speed, it actually just means it's going to take longer. I don't know, it's really weird the way they worded it. And whenever they say increased reload speed, they actually mean that they shortened it. So reduced means they lengthened it, increased means they shortened it. It's really weird the way they do this. Okay, and then for Katsuki Bakugo, special action explosive speed, reduced reload speed. Okay, so that is not a buff, that is a nerf. They made it so he can't use it as frequently, at least from my understanding. And I'll explain what I mean when we take a look at the numbers. For Tsuyu Asui, her alpha skill, Ribbit Shot, they reduce damage at all levels, so now she's not going to do as much damage. They unified reload speeds at all levels, so they made all reload speeds the same, and then they reduced the number of bullets at level 1, 2, and 3. I think they made it all 2 instead of 3 bullets. So they it'll be interesting to see how that one ends up working out when we take a look at the numbers. And then for the beta skill on Froppy, her Ribbit Swing, they reduce damage at all levels as well. So a bunch of big nerfs coming in for Sue. I'm sure a lot of people are happy about that. They are listening to you, at least on the characters that need nerfs and buffs. For Momo Yaoyorozu, her beta skill, Create Unfalling Castle Wall, reduced reload speed, so that is actually a nerf, right? It's going to take longer to reload her beta skill, so it's not going to be up as often, so keep that in mind if you play Yaoyorozu. Toga, quirk skill beta, Slasher Killer Knife, increased damage of attacks from second stage onwards at all levels, increase the number of bullets at all levels, so a buff for Toga. And then for Shota Aizawa, this is a massive buff. For his Gamma skill, Binding Cloth Serpent, damage increased at all levels, right? Pretty much for the most part, besides level 1 and 2. So that is a major buff. Now, we didn't get to see the fix for Uraraka's grapple. We didn't get to see the fix for grapple characters in general. We didn't see the fix for Aizawa's alpha skill. There's still a lot of things I would have liked to see, right? But these are good balance changes, right? I'm not going to be upset about this. This is actually really good balance changes. And when you guys see the numbers, you'll realize how good these are and how much easier it's actually going to make it to fight characters like Sue and stuff like that. But did I want to see glitch fixes? Yes. Did I want to see all the bugs being fixed in this patch? Yes. They gave themselves so much time for this maintenance that I thought they were going to be doing that stuff, but it doesn't seem like it. I also haven't seen any news of rewards. Granted, I haven't logged into the game yet, so maybe there is a reward for maintenance, but I haven't seen anything posted on Twitter about a reward for putting up with the maintenance. They did just say, thank you for putting up with our maintenance. We hope you continue to enjoy playing My Hero Ultra Rumble. So, yeah, maybe nothing for maintenance as well. But here we have Hydros' post, and this kind of breaks down the numbers for the different skills for people. Alright, so for Tsuyu Asui, her alpha skill is reduced from 1.0 to 0.85 damage, okay, at all levels. And then for her beta skill, damage is reduced from 1.0 to 0.85 damage at all levels. And this says beta skill reload times. He quoted himself and said he messed up here. He meant to put alpha skill reload times and ammo count. So these are alpha skills right here. So alpha skill reload time is decreased from 2.25 to 2 seconds all the way for level 1, 2, and 3. So for levels 1, 2, and 3 now, she's going to be able to use her skills a little bit quicker. But instead of having 3 charges, now she only has 2 charges of her skill, making her a little bit easier to capture because she's not going to be able to run away as easily. Trust me, that 3rd charge being taken away is a massive L for Suyu players. So you guys got what you wanted. You can chase her down now. And then for the beta skill aerial damage, that will also be reduced just slightly from 1.0 to 0.9 damage on all levels. And then for Aizawa, gamma skill damage increased from 1.0 to 1.07 on level 3. And then all of these are going up, scaling now instead of being 1.0. So now it's going to be 1.07. I don't know if this is a typo here because it went down, but I think he had it backwards. It should be like 1.06, 1.07, 1.09, 1.12, 1.15, 1.17, 1.16, 1.16. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why is the damage going down? Maybe because the count goes up? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there exactly with those numbers. Like, but anyways, scaling damage. That's the idea there. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. If that is actually the way it works, I mean, why would you not keep your skill at level 8? But I don't know. We'll have to see when we get into the game and actually take a look at it. For Aizawa's wonky anyways, and the only thing they changed is the gamma skill, and what people were upset about was the beta and alpha skill. The gamma skill is the one thing that felt decent, so like, yeah. Toga. Beta skill consecutive slashes damage increased from 1.0 to 1.2 at all levels, so she's going to do much more damage with her beta skill. Beta skill ammo count increased from 1 to 2 at all levels, so she'll be able to use it twice from the start. That's really, really good for people, right? That's a massive buff for Toga, and going to make her much, much more playable. And then we have Midoriya. Gamma skill reload times increased from 11 seconds to 12 seconds. So now at level 1, it takes 12 seconds instead of 11 seconds. Level 2, 10 to 11 seconds, so on and so forth, right? So it's still, normally you would have been, by the time you get to level 10, you would have been at 7-second cooldowns. Now you're at 8-second cooldowns. So that is a nerf, from my understanding, on Deku, because now you are going to have to wait 8 seconds to be able to use your gamma skill, whereas before you only had to wait 7 seconds, right? So that is a nerf for Deku, making him a little bit less mobile, making him a little bit easier to catch and take down as other characters, specifically like Kirishima, who can do massive amounts of damage, but when he just gets outranged by these characters that know how to reposition, it makes it hard for him. For Momo Yayorozu, beta skill reload times increased as well, so a nerf as well, from my understanding, of from 12 seconds to 15 seconds at level 1. That is like massive. And then by the time you get to level 10, from 8 seconds to 11 seconds, which is still like, that is so much more time in between being able to use your beta skill. Momo is going to be, if you thought she was hard to play before, she's going to be hard now. I understand why they did this, because if you played Momo enough, you'll know that she's actually quite strong, even if you're not very good at her. And so this change does make sense to me. I'll be honest though, it's one that I did not see coming. So let me know down in the comments if you guys saw that one coming. And then for Bakugo, attack special reload time increased, okay? So I don't know why it's called attack special reload time, but this is basically the one that lets him fly through the air, right? From my understanding. And so that special, that's where I'm getting that from. Special reload time is increased from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. So now he won't be able to fly away as frequently, just like Deku won't be able to get away as frequently. But what I find really interesting is that you notice Todoroki didn't get changed, and he's still able to ice slide more than these characters. So does that mean Todoroki is the new best range character? I don't know. We'll have to get into the game and see. And the last bit of news I have for you guys, this actually comes from a Shonen Jump scan, and this was not tweeted anywhere for the global side of the game, which is crazy to me, but this is actually the biggest piece of news and the best news we could get. So we didn't get the bug fixes we wanted. We don't have any news of crossplay. You know, there's a lot of things that went wrong here, I feel like, but maybe they'll get it done soon. They have said they're working on it, okay? So I still have that. I still have hopium, you know? But here is the good news. On this V-Jump scan, okay, Season 2, we get 2-person team-up battles added. And this is translated, that's why it looks, you know, terrible, okay? This is originally in Japanese. And then so assemble a new strategy, two-person team-ups begin. Two-person team-up battle is a new game rule where 24 players, 2 players of 12 teams, fight. The battle tempo and tactics are different from the 3-person times 8 team rules. So start thinking about characters and combinations now and get a head start to make a difference. Okay, so that is really big confirmation and really big news, and I think a lot of people have been looking forward to duos, so that is really awesome. Now I hope they don't take away trios to introduce duos and just switch it each season, because that would be a massive L, right? So hopefully we get to keep trios, we get duos, and then gradually we'll add new game modes as the game goes on. But the fact that they are at least adding a game mode right now, this is good news to me. And then of course we have the confirmation for season 2 and the costumes that you guys can expect. And then they are teasing the silhouette of Endeavor right here because he will be the season 2 character. So the biggest confirmation on this page right now is that we are getting 2-person team ups. We're gonna have 12 squads instead of 8 squads, which is massive. And that is everything I got for you guys. Let me know down in the comments, are you happy about the character fixes? Are you sad that we didn't get the glitch and bug fixes? Are you kind of in the middle like me where you're happy but sad at the same time? And then are you excited for the new game mode? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and peace.
Maybach music. Can anybody out there hear me?